Good evening, everyone. So this video is definitely going to be very short. Um, because one, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to be multitasking and probably changing because I haven't changed out of my scrubs from work today, and I just got back in from our shoppers down the street, because I had to buy some things for myself. Probably tomorrow, because like tomorrow I'm going to my MedStar job because I start there tomorrow. I have to park where they said I have to park. Cause we have employee parking at some retirement home services for the armed forces. So I have to park there and then take the shuttle bus and they give us to the hospital. But I'm probably gonna do that get there by 8 something, so I'm not late. I honestly don't know where I'm going. They gave me directions in my email, but the hospital's so big. So I work in the family medicine department of the hospital. Um, I really feel like it's a good fit because I could be a physician if I like to go back to if I want to go to medical school. I still could do that, but I think I'm done with schooling for now. Excuse me, after I get this degree at 27. Excuse me. I just want to take a break, take another break, work, pay off some loans, and things like that. I'm basically going to be doing another YouTube video about my day tomorrow after I get off, so you'll be able to see that, or I'll do it Thursday morning, depending on how I feel after tomorrow's shift, because I work from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I want to combine everything that I've done so far from Virginia's job. I also work at Virginia Hospital Center in Arlington, Virginia. So it's like I work at two of the best hospitals around my area. Well, Virginia isn't really my area, but it's not that far. The good thing with Virginia, it's a magnet and a teaching hospital. So basically, they teach nursing students, residents, for medical school, things of that nature. So whatever healthcare program that they offer, they offer. MedStar has some graduate medical education programs that they work with, but with COVID and I guess with them, it has kind of been like laxed right now. So I'm trying to figure out like when those things open up, what kind of programs that they offer for people there who are interested. It's about to change. What else did I need to tell y'all? My hair is itchy, but I think that's it. I know this video is like 3 minutes at best. So basically, you'll see more tomorrow or Thursday morning latest about how my day went, how I like it, because it's a hospital. COVID is still here, but I'm doing what I'm trained to do. But I'll talk to you guys later. Basically, I'm just gonna go rest because I need to close my eyes for a minute or a long minute. So I'm gonna go take out the dog, go to bed, and that should be it for the night. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Stay tuned for that. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live on Instagram or YouTube. I think Instagram is my better option with lives now, because YouTube, I'm still anxious about people watching me. It tends to just be one person. I mean, that should be okay. But I don't know why I'm still nervous about doing live videos when it's just by myself. I have a lot of things I want to talk about with everything that's going on in the world, with how the young man named Dante Wright, who was murdered by police because she thought she had pulled out a taser, but she knows what a taser looks like and what a gun looks like, and you've been a 20-year plus veteran. There's no accidental shooting in that one. And you know what? He was pulled over for basically scented things that make your car smell good, air fresheners, in his rearview mirror. They thought, I don't know what they thought it could possibly be. Honestly, it's because he was black. They pulled him over. One thing led to another. She shot him and killed him. 20-year-old young father. So now his son will not have a dad. And it just breaks my heart that a lot of us black people, we don't do more than what we do now. We need to do a lot more to this country from what they have done to us. To retaliate. What we're doing in the streets right now is showing that enough is enough, that we're dying too much. A lot of our people are dying. I'm like, I'm black. Do I want to bring kids into this world? I love children. I want to have my own. But do I want to have them here where I know, sadly, 9 times out of 10, they can be a victim of gun violence just because of the way they look? And I always said I'm going to homeschool my child because I don't want my child to go to school one day and say, they call me and say, your daughter was killed or my son was killed, because all hell will break loose. Y'all know I don't cuss, but this is a very important topic to me. I'm very passionate about it, you know what I'm saying? So that's just something no mother wants to hear. 20 years old, he's 4 years younger than me. I'm literally 24. That could be somebody I know. That could be a younger brother to me. Imagine now, his wife, I don't know, the girl that gave birth to the son has to take care of the child by herself. Because the dad is gone now. For what? Because you literally saw air fresheners in his rearview mirror and pulled him over because y'all don't know what it looks like. Breaks my heart because it's a constant thing. He finished celebrating Easter. He got till here and look at his life gone. Not for anything though. Watching that video where she said, oh my God, I just shot him. Yes, she resigned. And the police chief also resigned. That's not going to bring him back. That's not doing enough justice. Because somebody else is going to hire her. Some other department's going to hire her. You've been a 20-plus year veteran. You shouldn't even be able to be licensed to hold a gun if you can't differentiate what a taser looks like and what a gun looks like. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, a lot of people say don't put the race card. Have you seen a white person that's been pulled over like this, shot and killed? I don't think so. The most that they do, they know what a taser looks like when it's their own skin color. They know what a taser looks like. But when it's us, our skin color, they don't know what it looks like. And the worst kind of police officers are the black people, the black cops, because guess what? They think they're one of them. They talk about y'all behind your back, and I know they know that. You're just wearing the uniform. Outside of the uniform, they don't care. They really don't care. I'm not saying all cops are bad, but I can't say I've met a good one. I don't talk to them. That's from what I see in the news. I just don't have the reason to talk to them. Like 2 were following me today. And you know what? I didn't bother it because since I'm going to buy something, there's no reason for them to pull me over. Because there would be no reason to. I am not driving crazy. I don't have anything in my car that they would need to find. But you know, this day and age, they'll pull over anybody for anything. So let me just let y'all know that you guys need to stay safe. Because now it's not even the COVID-19 that's killing us as black people. It could be your next door neighbor that's a cop. It could be the police officer you call to report a crime. They may end up thinking that it's you as a suspect, and you may end up dying. Maybe for a mental health crisis. That's the problem with this country. They call the police for everything. You don't call for mental health because they're not trained well enough to handle it. The first thing that they pull out is their gun. That's not what they're taught, if they're even taught how to handle cases like that. I'm just going to pray for the life of his soul, for the soul of that boy's life, because he should be here to raise his son with the wife or the girls, or the girl who gave birth, if they were even together. It just breaks my heart. Like, this is enough. I don't really know what else I can do. Like, I've always wanted to interview police officers. To just have an interview with them, just sit them down and ask them a lot of questions. How do you feel as a fellow officer of the law, supposedly, that you're supposed to protect your citizens and not shoot and kill if there's no need? What's just cause? What's a just probable cause to kill someone that didn't do anything? From Philando Castile, from Sandra Bland, from George Floyd, from Daunte Wright, and so many more. Enough is enough. Breonna Taylor, definitely that wasn't even necessary. That wasn't even fair to her. She was a volunteer first responder too. That's what broke me. She was one of y'all, and you still shot her in her own home. Let me stop Let me stop my little 2 cents before I get too deep into the joint, because I need to sleep. I need to rest. But that's gonna be a conversation for another day. If you look like me, please do what you can to protect yourself, your loved ones, and your family. Because guess what? Only in this world are those that you have that are close. Keep your friends but your enemies closer. That's what they tell you. But I'm going to keep my family closer than anybody else. Because that's all we got in this world. All right, y'all have a good night. But if you look like me, I'm going to say it again. If you look like me, protect yourself. And I don't mean go buy guns and shoot up the place, because I don't stand for gun violence at all either. Gun violence is another problem that we face in this country. That's another major epidemic and pandemic all in one. We don't need to add violence to more violence. But enough is enough, because I'm tired of reading about gun violence. I'm tired of reading about somebody else's, my color, my skin color, around my age, losing their life. I'm tired. I don't know what else I can say, but y'all just please, if you look like me, I'm going to say it again, if you look like me. I'm sad to say this because we shouldn't have to. Just please watch your back, watch your surroundings. That's all.